Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It is Tuesday, November 18, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9 on your FM dial, we appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, we are live on YouTube. It's Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Go on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Good morning to all of our YouTubers joining in the YouTube chat this morning. I'm seeing Albert Morgan. Good morning to you, Albert. Hugh Donaldson, top of the morning to you as well. Karen Granville, good morning. SH, top of the morning to you. Ryder 40, good morning to you as well. News commentator J.A. Monique Hunter, good morning to you. Sharon Bryan, and all the others over there on YouTube, good morning to you guys. Thank you for joining us on this platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, Revo News, good morning to you. And those listening or watching on our YouTube, on our website rather, good morning to you. It's revonews.ai. All right. This morning, have a new feature for you. We have some guests in studio this morning, and they are from Rentokil Initial. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nora.
Good morning. Joining me in studio, Director of Pest Prevention and Control, Barrington Stair, and Sales Consultant at Rentokil, Denise Thompson. How are you guys this morning?
Wonderful.
Doing great in spite of what's happening out there.
In spite of. Thank God. All right. So, funny story before I go into, the interview or discussion. One of my coworkers, when we were talking about this feature, I was asking, what is Rentokil? Because I always hear the advertisement on radio. But, you're in the radio station, so you're not really listening like that. You hear them and you know the ads. Mm-hmm. And she said, look around, because we had the air fresheners that, disperse the air freshener from time to time. Also in the bathroom where we have the sanitizer that you can use. And she said, look at the thing. And it was in that moment I realized that so many things around us in the office were offered by Rentokil. And so I'm so happy that you guys are here. You have been in Jamaica for over 55 years, offering lots of solutions that we're going to talk about. So let's start from the beginning. Maybe Mr. Stair can start it off there. Rentokil Initial, what is the core of this business?
Okay, so good morning again, all. Rentokil started 100 years ago. Wow. In England. It grew, and it was primarily concerned at that time with wood treatment.
Okay.
Right, and out of that came pest control. It grew and subsequently acquired a company called Initial, and hence the name Rentokil Initial today. And Initial is an interesting name because apparently Initial was in laundry services at one time. And the way they identified people's clothing was to put an initial on their thing. And hence the Initial was born. And so we are Rentokil Initial today, celebrating 100 years. Wow. In Jamaica, as you say, we celebrate 55 years now.
Right.
And we have a range of service, and I'm happy that you were able to speak to your company of using some of the services.
Yes.
And so the initial side of the business looks after hygiene.
Right.
And it provides a full range of bathroom services that is available, whilst the rent-a-kill side is involved in pest control.
Absolutely.
So, and that is what we are
Rent-a-kill initial.
Right.
Very, very important. You mentioned pest control. In this time, especially in our western parishes, we are going to need a lot of focus on that kind of service, especially when people start rebuilding. There will be a need for pest control. So talk to us now about that side of the business, the pest control aspect of it.
So the pest control aspect involves treating for all pests that we can think of. And we talk about termite, which is one of the things we want to talk about today. We talk about rodents, we talk about mosquitoes, we talk about crawling insects like roaches, ants, centipedes, scorpions, you name it. So we are in the business of controlling that, and I'm happy that we are using the word control, because oftentimes we mix up control and eradicate, where it's a difficult thing to eradicate, but we can control.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. And while we are on the aspect of pest control, let's talk now about some of the products. I guess Ms. Thompson can come in there. Sure. The products that are available in your pest control service line.
All right. Pleasant morning again, everyone. The products that we carry, we basically carry out services for termites, which is one of the topics we're going to be talking about this morning. We do rodent control. We do, as Mr. Steer had earlier said, crawling insects and all of that. As it now relates to what's happening out in the West,
Yes.
we know we're going to be in need of a lot of mosquito control in that area.
Yes.
Because that is one of the issues that we're having out there. You may have heard recently about the leptospirosis situation. That's a rodent control which is going to be desperately needed again to keep that under control. Roaches, rodents, all of these things. Flies is also, because of all the decomposition of animals in that area, we're also going to have to look at a fly control situation for that area as well. So pest control encompasses a wide range of aspects of our actual life, and those are the few that we have touched on. This morning we're specifically wanting to talk about termite treatment and pre-treatment, as how that also impact persons.
Okay, so let's get into it then. How do you know around your house? You may have wooden structures here or there in your house. How do you know that you have a termite problem?
All right. In terms of termite, there are some physical things that we will see that will tell us that yes, they are present. For subterranean termites, we normally will see trails that are some little tunnels. We see those, and those are active. If you touch them, then there are many times you will actually see the termites walking through. You can see coming from the roof or along the perimeter of the floor. We know, termite basically eats cellulose. Anything in cellulose, they attack it. And so that is why your skirting board will be damaged, your roof will be damaged, your furniture will also get damaged. In addition to that, there are other types of termite. You have the one that lives on the tree outside that we normally see, the arboreal. That one builds a nest on the tree.
Yes.
It is just as dangerous as the subterranean.
I thought that was ants. Wait,
all right.
All my life growing up, I thought that was ants. Those are termites?
Those are termites. Big tunnels.
Yes, the big black
huge
nest.
Right.
Ah.
So that is another aspect of termites, and they do the same damage.
Wow. Yeah, go ahead.
And there's a third one. So Denise has mentioned subterranean and aboral or Nasuti. There's a third one that is called drywood termite, and oftentimes you might hear people refer to them as chichi.
Ah, yes,
Alright?
yes.
No, those are not going to be making trails or anything. But what you will see is small granular-like dropping around the area that is infested.
Oh,
And so you will see that dropping, which is grainy, sandy looking,
Yes.
that sort of thing. You know that there's an activity there. And the amount of the droppings that you will see often will tell you how long they have been active and how widespread the infestation may be.
all right. Well, we're up on a break. We're going to take the break. When we come back, we're going to talk now about how our Rent-A-Kill initial controls, because we can't kill them all off, but we control how Rent-A-Kill controls pests, especially termites, which we're focusing on today.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is
9:16.
Me grew up as my granny save her money under her mattress.
But at an old time something, that's where I save my money in the bank. And become I want to buy a little house, but also saving a building society. We have to be smart with how we save our money.
So, what if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in. Make I tell you something. With the JDIC Deposit Insurance Scheme, once you save your money in a commercial bank, merchant bank, or building society, your deposit is covered up to a maximum of $1.2 million per depositor per financial institution if the institution fails. All the information that you need is available at jdic.org, and you can follow their social media platform for more information.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
This is a public service announcement from JPS. JPS is urging customers not to pay anyone to have their electricity service reconnected. Customers are reminded that unauthorized reconnections can be extremely dangerous and can result in serious injury, electrocution, or damage to property. This practice is unethical, illegal, and could delay restoration efforts. If anyone claiming to represent JPS requests payment for reconnection services, report it immediately to the nearest police station or JPS. JPS thanks all customers for their patience as teams continue working to restore power safely and as quickly as possible. That was a public service announcement from JPS.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. And if you're just joining us, we're inside a brand new interview series that we'll be doing with Rent-A-Kill Initial. And I have in studio with me, Director of Pest Prevention and Control, Mr. Barrington Stair, and Sales Consultant at Rent-A-Kill Initial, Denise Thompson. And we've been talking about pest control. We started talking about identifying, pests and how you can realize that there are termites within your structure. During the break, we were talking about duck ants and if duck ants is the same as termite. And I learned that yes, duck ants, they're termites. Miss Thompson?
Yes, they are termites. Jamaicans, we call them duck ants.
Right.
But the correct name is the arboreal or the Nasuti. And yes, they're just as dangerous as the subterranean termites. So once you have those, it's better you get rid of them because they will do the same damage to your structure.
Lordy. All right. So we talked about how you know that there are termites within your structure. But let's backtrack a little before we talk about controlling the pests. How can you prevent termites from entering your premises? What are some things that you can do? And talk to us about how Rent-A-Kill can help us with that.
All right. One of the things that we must realize is that in terms of structure, we are the ones that actually invaded the space of the termites.
Interesting.
So when we're constructing, we dig a hole
Yes.
and then we put the foundation in, and there we are. But within that space, termites exist.
They live there, yeah.
They live there, that's there. So one of the things that we have to do is to have what we call a pre-construction termite treatment.
Okay.
And this is done in 3 phases. So when you dig to put your foundation in, the trenches, the exposed face of the trenches are treated with a termiticide, right? So that's the first phase.
Right.
Then you put in the foundation, and then you have what is called the underfloor fill. So you backfill that space and you level it off and compound it, compress it, that sort of thing. Then you will do another treatment to the top of that. So the surface area of that space is treated again with the same termiticide.
Right.
All right, and then you can pour the slab and put in the tiles and all that sort of thing, and you finish the construction of the house, and you clear up,
Yes.
and then the barrier treatment is now done, where the perimeter of the structure, the soil along the perimeter of the structure, is treated again, and that would give you a full, complete protection.
But for those who that would work, that works for those who are thinking about it before building.
Yes.
For those who have already built,
Yes.
and you, as far as you can see, you don't yet see any signs of termites. How can you offer some treatment there?
Okay, for persons that have already put a flooring in, there's an existing flooring, and you want to do a treatment. You haven't seen anything but precautionary.
Right.
You want to do something precautionary.
Right.
Then we have a system where we would have to come in, and we would have to therefore, after the assessment is done, we would then drill. We have to touch soil. So we have to drill into the tile,
Okay.
right, at 2.5 feet to 3 feet apart, depending on the tile and depending on what we're doing there. Once we have done that, then we drilled into the soil. At that point of drilling into the soil, we then pump the termiticide into the soil to allow a spread to take place. Once that is done, we then seal back the soil.
Okay.
Seal the top of the tile and allow it to look almost back to normal, thus allowing that termiticide, which we did do the pumping of, to spread across, giving you that security or that barrier in place to prevent the termites from coming into your house.
Okay.
And also, a part of the other treatment that we do is also an external treatment. So although we do the inside, we then have to do the perimeter of the external. So that soil area on the outside of the house, or if it is that there's concrete there, then that area also have to be treated, and therefore we would drill again, or we rod along the side to put the same chemical into the ground, thus offering that internal and an external barrier to allow you to have that safety of not having the termites come in to damage your expensive furniture and other things.
All right. So those treatment options are for those who are thinking ahead, or are thinking about precautions. Now, for those who didn't think about any of that, and they've identified that, yes, I do have termites, they've seen the droppings or they're seeing the tunnels, what can Rentokil do for them?
All right. The same would apply if they're actually seeing the termites.
Okay.
If you're having a situation with the roof, so for instance, they have gotten into the roof, then we have to now look at that area. We have to fog the roof out or spray the roof out, depending on what we have up there, which of the termite has gotten into the roof. The
Right.
method of treatment will not be the same. So that has to be identified clearly which termite we are talking about, so that the treatment that will be applied will be effective for treating that particular termite. For instance, for subterranean termites, we are able to fog or spray. For drywood termite, we would therefore use a fogging application, because we have to ensure that once we have done that, we are able to get into the nooks and crannies. Spray application, although it's going to leave a wet, we don't want to also deface our client's wall. So we also have to take that into consideration, although we want to be effective in what we do. And therefore, we would take on a fogging application to deal with the drywood and the subterranean. Should for any reason you have the arboreal in your roof, then we're gonna have to spray. Yes, because that now takes on a whole different application. And so that one has to be treated by spray application to kill on contact. Yes.
I see. So there are certain steps that have to be taken depending on the type of termite that
Proper
is
inspection.
that has I feel weird now saying invaded, because we were the ones who invaded. I'm learning. We did. Who made their way up into your property. How often for let's start at where we started. For those who would have done the treatment or put the termiticide in the structure before building, do they have to go again and do more treatment after that?
Yes, but I'll just add that if, for us, certainly at Rentokil Initial, if you do the 3 phases of treatment, pre-construction, then that comes with a 5-year warranty. All right? So it is saying that if anything should go wrong within that time, then Rentokil will come and treat and address that.
Okay.
After that warranty has expired, then we would recommend you do the post-treatment, and that comes with a 3-year warranty.
And for those who would have done after construction?
Similarly, a 3-year would have provided the entire structure is treated.
And how often is it recommended that we do termite control within our homes?
For for subterranean, I would say 3 years.
Every 3 years?
Yeah.
Every 3 years. Let's talk now about how you engage Rentokil Initial for whichever stage you are in construction and you want Rentokil to come in. If you are doing pre-construction or you already have your structure and you want them to Rentokil to come in and do some pest control for you, what's the first step? Take us from the first step of engagement to when those would you call them, technicians would come in and do the control.
Okay, for persons who want to engage the services of Rentokil Initial, they would then call our office, or we may be contacted online as well, as we do have social media. So we can also be contacted through our social media angle. Thereafter, once they've spoken with persons or that contact comes in, a salesperson would be assigned to make contact with the client. Once we receive that contact with the client, then an arrangement would be made for the inspection to be done, because we have to therefore identify what type of termite and so on. So we do that part of it. We would then give the client a quotation. The quotation would therefore outline the cost, the type of termite, the type of treatment, and the warranty that we will offer on that particular job. Once the client has accepted the proposal, they'll be required to make a deposit. Once that deposit has been received, the procedure after that is that it will then passes to our service department. Our service department now takes on the challenge of scheduling that job. We have competent, well-trained technicians, and these are the persons now that will go out to represent us to do the actual job. These technicians now would take the instructions that were given to them by that salesperson who actually did the first inspection.
Right.
So they would then take that inspection, go on the site, and then the treatment would be administered. Once the treatment is administered, full payment has been made by that client, then Rentokil will issue the warranty we spoke about.
Right.
So there they will have that warranty to say, okay, should anything happen, Rentokil will be responsible during this period of the warranty.
Okay.
So that's it.
Seamless process. And just before we wrap up, I looked in our YouTube chat and I saw some of our YouTubers giving raving reviews already. Someone said they engaged a Rentokil for some treatment, and they said the person said, I done this recently, and they drilled little holes in the tiles closest to the wall.
Correct.
And he said they were done with inside in less than 20 minutes. And they, as another person said, yes, they moved quickly. About that time for me too as well. But so persons in our YouTube chat are speaking to the great work by Rentokil. And so for all the others who have not yet engaged Rentokil, there you go. Your fellow YouTubers are telling you that yes, it works, and it's a good service.
Happy to hear it.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to wrap up. Anything else you want to add before we go?
I'll just add that your house, your business place and structure is probably the largest investment you'll ever make.
It's true.
It is important that you protect it. Just as we put up burglar bars and security fences and others, we need to protect our structures. Termite damage can be pretty extensive and pretty expensive.
Yes, true.
So it is critical that we treat our structures, our homes, properly for termites, regardless of the species, whether dry wood, damp wood, or subterranean. And we just have to go at it, because if we don't contain them, they will devour. I know we build with a lot of concrete, but we always have wooden
somewhere in the house.
Yes,
that is true. Yes.
Right.
So you heard it there, guys. Take it seriously. Take it seriously, and ensure that you are applying your pest control, and ensure that you call Rentokil Initial for that. As I said, this is a series, so they will be back, and we will be talking about all the other services offered by Rentokil Initial. We have not gone into the initial aspect of it yet.
Absolutely.
That was just Rentokil. Yes. So there's much more that we will have to talk about, and I look forward to speaking with more of your team members. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Director of Pest Prevention and Control, Barrington Steer, and Sales Consultant Denise Thompson from Rentokil Initial. We take a break and come back with more Consumer Hour.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:34.
Termites are the most expensive pests.
Before you build, protect your investment with a 3-layer pre-construction termite treatment. If you've built your home or business and notice mud tubes or hollow-sounding wood, you may have termite infestation. Rent-A-Kill Initial provides free assessments for fast and effective treatment island-wide for termites, rodents, mosquitoes, cockroaches, ants, birds, and more. Call Rent-A-Kill Initial today at 876-926-4236 for all your termite and general pest control needs and learn more about their warranty. This Friday, November 21 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Nationwide team makes its first stop in Westmoreland on our Rebuilding Jamaica Post-Melissa Relief OB series. And we're broadcasting live from 2 locations, Maud McLeod High School in Darlaston and Marzuka Garage in Savannah Lamar. So we're calling all residents of Darlaston and surrounding communities, Cottage, Venture Hall, Betheltown, Caledonia, Leamington, and everyone in Savannah Lamar. Come out and join us. We'll be bringing care packages and more, while our partners, the National Health Fund, will offer free screenings. Come share your stories, talk with our hosts, and let Jamaica hear how you and your families are rebuilding after Hurricane Melissa. Nationwide 90 FM, helping to rebuild Jamaica one community at a time. This outreach is made possible by NHF, Marzuka Garage, NSWMA, and the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. All right. You are back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. And if you're just joining us, you missed a very, very informative discussion there with the team from Rent-A-Kill Initial. We were talking about pest control. We were speaking with Director of Pest Prevention and Control, Barrington Steer, and Sales Consultant at Rent-A-Kill, Denise Thompson. And Mr. Steer said that pest control can be extensive and expensive. And so if you are building, if you are in the early stages of your construction, I would suggest to you that it is something that you must consider. Pest control, especially where termites are concerned, it can become a nuisance for you. And if you can get that under control before you build, then it would be a great thing. And if you've already built and you don't see any signs of termites or any kind of pest yet, then give Rent-A-Kill Initial a call and have them come and deal with it right away. I saw a comment in the YouTube chat, Captain J, suggesting that she knows someone who could use the services of Rent-A-Kill. Captain J, I'm suggesting to you strongly that you get Rent-A-Kill on the line for that person you know, and let Rent-A-Kill deal with it, all right? Another thing that Mr. Steer said, a building, a business, a home, it's a very large investment, and it is very important that you do as much as you can to protect that investment. Just as how, as he said, you put up grill and you put security system on the gate and you do all kind of thing to prevent from theft or any other mishaps in that arena, then you must also consider pest control. It is very, very, very important. Captain J said, absolutely, I'm on it. Very good. I love that, Captain J. So a new customer coming for Rent-A-Kill Initial very, very soon. And do little assessments around your home. Go in the corner and look on the what them call it, the skirting, the wood skirting that you have at the bottom there. Some people have that in their homes. Check, man, and ensure that you don't have any termites. If you see those little tunnels, or if you see the something that we call chichi, the little dust-looking, sand-looking remnants, then it's a sign, and you need to give Rent-A-Kill a call. All right? Grosso41 says, can you imagine you grill up and camera up and you place and Chichi and them on. And that's why we need to ensure that Rent-A-Kill is on speed dial. Cause you cannot have the house grill up, protect up from thief, camera, everything, remote gate, and Chichi inside and eat out the house. No, we cannot have it. We cannot have it. So give Rent-A-Kill a call. Rent-A-Kill Initial. They're the people for the job. All right, very good. We're gonna open the phone lines for you now. We're gonna take your calls. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4 and 618-6730. So that's 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and our digital line is 618-6730. Albert Morgan says, Nora, they once invaded my house, eat the cupboards and even my shoes. Jeez, can't afford that. Cannot afford that, because I'm sure to treat that for you, Albert, it was expensive. So get on it. Call Rent-A-Kill. And I just want to use this opportunity while we get your calls coming in to remind you, all our listeners or viewers on YouTube, those overseas, those in Jamaica, that we are taking donations for our Hurricane Melissa relief drive. Remember, nationwide, we'll be doing a series of visits. Our first one is this Friday, and we will be going to Westmoreland. We'll be in Darleston and also in Savannah Lamar. So if you have any donations, tin food, if you have water, cases of water or bottled water that you want to, baby formula, Pampers, any other kind of food, snacks for the kids, whole heap of things we can take. We need also personal hygiene products, toiletries, like tissue, toothpaste, soap, deodorant, all of those things. Remember, a lot of people lost their entire home, and so all the belongings within it would have been destroyed as well. Feminine hygiene products, very important as well. Sanitary napkins, tampons, and so forth. Diapers and wipes for babies. Non-prescription medication, Panadol. Some people may be having headaches, Cetamol, all of those things, if you can. Of course, as well, we are also taking in cleaning and recovery supplies. Some people may want to rebuild a temporary structure in the meantime. So if you can afford to offer some wood or some zinc or nails, hammers, and stuff like that, we are also taking in trash bags. We want tarpaulins as well. Of course, cleaning supplies. So bleach, soap, all of those things. Mops and brooms as well. A lot of people have a lot of cleaning to do after the hurricane. And so we will take those donations as well. And of course, lighting. Remember, there is no electricity in many of our western parishes, well, most of our western parishes. And so they could use flashlights, battery operated lamps, solar lamps. We need batteries as well for those. Power banks, many of them have to, go somewhere to somebody who have a generator to buy a charge or a bigger charge, solar powered, all of those things. So we are still taking donations. Remember, our first trip is this Friday. So all our listeners here in Jamaica and our overseas members, we have gotten a couple calls from some of our friends overseas who would like to contribute, and so we're making arrangements to get those things into Jamaica. So if you are overseas and you want to contribute, it's not a problem. We can accommodate those donations as well. If you want to, send cash with instructions on what to buy, then I'm sure we can accommodate that as well. So just encouraging you, our listeners, to support our drive as we help to rebuild Jamaica. We go to our first caller on the line now, Kevin from the Bronx. Good morning. I'm good, Kevin. How are you?
I'm calling from the Bronx, Nora.
You're calling from the Bronx, New York.
First time.
Ah, welcome to the program.
Yes. Listen, Nora, I've been trying to get a barrel, Nora. It looks like finding still not a blue barrel.
Oh, jeez.
Barrel is selling out a foreign, Nora.
Wow. Where's your barrel scarce?
This morning. Trying to find a blue barrel. I can't find one, Nora.
Oh, no. Probably you have to go send a couple bucks then. I don't know how you gonna do it.
It's small island people listening can't get no barrel because of the snake and them.
Oh no. Well, I'm happy to hear that we're sending relief, but boy, I want to find the barrel them though.
Listen, Nora, I went to the shipping place this morning, but they on the sidewalk. I should take a picture and show you. They're all over the place. No room. You can't get no pick up the Bronx. I'm telling you. I can't believe this. This is the first in history.
Wow.
And you can't get no barrel in the Bronx bike.
Wow.
3 different places and they're all out.
Yeah, maybe you're gonna have to consider then sending some boxes then instead.
I'm telling you, I gotta find something. I'm traveling anyway. I'm looking around.
Okay.
I'm just going to make you.
I hope you find something. Yeah, man, and thank you so much for your assistance and support.
Right.
Yeah. Boy, what them say? Barrel scarce in the Bronx. Wow. Well, I hope it means then that many Jamaicans are looking to assist, and so them buy out the barrel them. So barrel scarce. So for those who are in the Bronx and you're probably thinking about sending some relief supplies in a barrel, I'm hearing from Kevin in the Bronx that barrel can't find right now. So maybe you want to think about sending some large boxes instead. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we will continue taking your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
This is a public service announcement from JPS. JPS is urging customers not to pay anyone to have their electricity service reconnected. Customers are reminded that unauthorized reconnections can be extremely dangerous and can result in serious injury, electrocution, or damage to property. This practice is unethical, illegal, and could delay restoration efforts. If anyone claiming to represent JPS requests payment for reconnection services, report it immediately to the nearest police station or JPS. JPS thanks all customers for their patience as teams continue working to restore power safely and as quickly as possible. That was a public service announcement from JPS.
This Friday, November 21, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the nationwide team makes its first stop in Westmoreland on our Rebuilding Jamaica Post-Melissa Relief OB series. And we're broadcasting live from 2 locations, Maud McLeod High School in Darlaston and Marzuka Garage in Savannah Lamar. So we're calling all residents of Darlaston and surrounding communities, Cottage, Venture Hall, Betheltown, Caledonia, Leamington, and everyone in Savannah Lamar. Come out and join us. We'll be bringing care packages and more, while our partners, the National Health Fund, will offer free screenings. Come share your stories, talk with our hosts, and let Jamaica hear how you and your families are rebuilding after Hurricane Melissa. Nationwide 90 FM, helping to rebuild Jamaica one community at a time. This outreach is made possible by NHF, Marzuka Garage, NSWMA, and the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We are taking your calls and we're going to jump right back to the phone lines. Judith, good morning.
Morning, Nora. How are you today?
I am good. How are you?
I am blessed to be talking to you. Okay, listen now. I have a problem.
Yes.
My brother and his wife lives overseas, so they get a pension, NIS, over there, right? So I usually send the thing to them and they return it, and, you know, everything goes smoothly. Now, she has called me and said her husband's pension came, right, about 2 weeks ago, and she didn't get anything. You know, because they usually come together like two different envelopes, but at the same time.
Right.
Okay. I called the office, spoke to them, and they're telling me no, it has been sent off, right? So they can't understand. They say where he has got his, but hers is still outstanding. So I said, what do I do in a situation like this? There's nothing we can do, or she can do. We have 6 months before they can issue a new check.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. So after you said there's nothing she can do, what did you say after that?
Okay, the only thing that the office can't do anything. They have to wait 6 months before they issue a new check. So I said to her, that's ridiculous. That means she has to do it out her pension for 6 months because they have to see if the check has been returned or what is the position. So she has to wait 6 months.
Okay, so she is able to confirm, whoever you spoke to at the ministry, they were able to confirm that it was sent off.
Yes, it is sent off. Both
right.
of them. And she saw where
sent,
yes.
And it left the country.
It left the country and it went to Citibank. Yes.
Okay. So is it your sister or sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law, is she able then to go to Citibank to check if maybe it got mixed up there before getting to her premises wherever she lives in the States?
No, she's not able because she's in a wheelchair and everything, so she's not really able to do this. You know?
I see.
But what we can't understand is why her husband's check came.
Right.
So her should come at the same time.
Right, and that's why I'm saying if the ministry was able to confirm that it left the country along with her husband's and it went to Citibank, then I would say the next place of contact would be Citibank to check if there was some mix-up there, because her husband did get his, so hers may things happen from time to time. Maybe whoever should have done the drop-off, didn't pick up that one, or it got mixed up somewhere else in mail. So.
Yeah, but I asked her if she could contact Citibank, and she said no. The person in Jamaica. But she says we just have to wait. But why wait before you put a stop order on the check? That's what I think that you should do. Is put a stop order on the check. She hasn't received it, and then issue a new check.
I see. And you made that suggestion, and they said they can't do that?
I made that suggestion to her, and she said no, they have to wait.
Well, I'm not sure, but I maybe if your sister-in-law could maybe
get somebody or something.
Write a letter to authorize someone to check with Citibank on her behalf. Maybe if she can try that, since the ministry is saying that they would have to wait to see if the check is either returned or what happens with it. Because it may very well be at Citibank,
Yes.
And
yes,
so she could still receive it. Right.
Well, I give her that suggestion anyway, and then if anything, I'll call you back and let you know.
All right, then, no problem.
Okay,
just in case anybody from the ministry, reaches out to assist, just stay on the line, give your information and maybe your sister-in-law's name and any other specific information you have, so that if they ask, we can give it to them.
Okay, I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, have a good day.
Yeah,
Bye.
man, you too. Cleveland, good morning.
The lady I'm talking about, the NIS check don't reach. They have more time, They have to give it a little time. You never know, it may just turn up today.
That's what I'm thinking. Because since her husband got there, then it may just a mix up.
Because Saturday gone is the 15th,
Right.
So something go wrong somewhere along the line in the postage. But it will reach. And they really have to give themselves time.
Yes. You know when you get used to something though, and everything has been going smoothly over a good period, and all of a sudden something like this happens, you kind of get alarmed.
Yeah, man, and it happened all the while that way. So they can give them more time, and nothing to worry about yet.
Right. Yes, I would think so too, Cleveland. I think so too. Yes.
Okay.
All right. How are you, Cleveland? You're all right? Everything
all right,
man?
Me all right, man. May I give thanks? Me still in for me whole butchery, but it's stand up to whatever is part.
All right. Happy to know that you're good.
Okay, then.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Nora.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's where we're gonna, if we don't have any more callers, that's where we are gonna leave it for the Consumer Hour this morning. Reminding you that Nationwide 90 FM, we are embarking on our own Hurricane Melissa relief efforts, and we are taking donations. So if you have any extra tin food, any tarpaulins that you would like to donate, any cleaning supply, any hygiene products, toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, wipes, pampers, sanitary napkins, shoes, clothes in good condition, let me add, or anything you think would be necessary for the folks in our western parishes. We will be going to Westmoreland on Friday, November 21, and let me tell you the exact location that we will be. We'll be in two locations. On Friday, we'll be at Maud McLeod High School in Darlington, and we'll also be at Mazuka Garage in Savannah Lamar. So you can look out for the Nationwide team there. We will be handing out care packages and other supplies as best as we can. All right. So we're still taking your donations, and we will be in St. James the following Friday, November 28, Cambridge High. In Trelawney, we'll be there December 5, William Knibb Memorial High School in Falmouth. On December 12, we will be in Hanover at Rossies High. And on December 19, we will make our way to St. Elizabeth, Black River Fire Station in Black River, St. Elizabeth, of course. So we will be taking donations all the way up to the end of our relief efforts in December. So you have the rest of this month and into this December to join with your donations. That's where we're going to leave it for the Consumer Hour this morning. Making way now for Cliff Hughes Online. And remember to pray for the Reggae Boys.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
This Friday, November 21, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Nationwide team makes its first stop in Westmoreland on our Rebuilding Jamaica Post-Melissa Relief OB series. And we're broadcasting live from two locations, Maud McLeod High School in Darlington and Mazuka Garage in Savannah Lamar. So we're calling all residents of Darlington and surrounding communities, Cottage, Venture Hall, Betheltown, Caledonia, Leamington, and everyone in Savannah Lamar. Come out and join us. We'll be bringing care packages and more while our partners, the